Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, welcome to the broadcast, perhaps the last. Let's give a long moment of silence for those we've lost. I'm broadcasting from out to the west of South Zagoria. I came here searching for my lost men. I did not come alone, but I am alone now. All I found are scraps, traces that an altercation occurred in that quarry. No bodies, no remains. Nothing to prove my men were there or if they died. The past few, I was gonna say past few weeks, and I realized really it's been a pretty awful few months. But then again, what's been so special about the last few years? It's been hard for everyone, but some more than others in some places, more than others. Let's get the hard part over with. Effective immediately, the firekeepers no longer exist. I renounce all claims on all territories. We have no patrols and the organization is dissolved. The compound returns to the derelict condition of the ruined city of Zagoria. Our intentions were pure. We wanted to hold aloft the light, and we wanted to make the King's Highway a path to a better future for everyone, not simply the most ruthless and most selfish. But in the end, our noble purpose and bold declarations couldn't defend that place. That required more soldiers, more patrols, more guns on the ground than the firekeepers have, perhaps ever had. I have tried to be war chief. I tried to be an officer. Colonel Nash, my last CO in Chinaris Incidental Response Command, thought I had it in me. He recognized that I wasn't a proper Marine officer, I was a Navy chaplain, but that there was more to soldiering than killing, and there was more to being an officer than being a good soldier. It was his firm belief that we could not survive simply with soldiers fighting our battles, but that we needed men who believed in the fight and could help others to believe as well. Belief did not save Colonel Nash, or Cirque, or my squad, or the King's Highway, or anyone or anything. Belief by itself cannot save us. To Judge, Deuce, Alexei, and Atlas, I'm sorry. I am incapable of giving you what you need from me, and incapable of supporting your individual missions in a meaningful way. I encourage you, if you wish to fight for and with a good man, that you find one and do so. But I am not that man. I'm sorry. To the Guardians of South Zagoria, as they call themselves once more, let me say this. I do not blame you for putting an end to this flawed experiment. The Guardians are not soldiers. They can fight, they can defend themselves and others, but they have not given themselves over to the battle. They are not warriors. It wounds them too greatly to wade too far into those waters, and I don't blame a single one of them one bit. Guardians, you are still some of the closest friends I have left in this world. I'm sorry. To the bridge burners, you did betray us. There was a time when the bridge burners were some of my closest friends, but they left. Almost 2 months ago, they left South Zagoria, ostensibly to recover Raven's lost locket, but truly to get away, to heal from the wounds of war and heartache, to get their heads on straight. Now they are back. Except they aren't. They're too cold now. The warmth and the light in their eyes has faded. They didn't heal in the time they left. They didn't learn to trust again or to grieve. They hardened. They became isolated. And they can't even tell me why. They can't even explain why they only trust themselves, why they've turned insular, why they've decided it's easier to abandon their friends, allies, and commitments than simply to talk to the people that have bled for them, who have sacrificed for them, and people who they have had no small amount of affection and admiration for. Truly, it is like the bridge burners never came back at all. Maybe I'll find them out here. Those pale silhouettes that have taken their place will be revealed to be only a waking nightmare. I will not, though. And they will not. Crust wants to pretend to be magnanimous. So I'll just say this. Don't do me any favors. If you think I had it wrong, and that your man didn't have it coming, if you have the guts to just walk away, then have the guts to come put me in my grave so you can stand over it and tell me what the fuck happened to you all out there that's got you acting like the damned Brotherhood. They truly are bridge burners. And everything we were, personally and professionally, wasn't enough to stay their hand at burning that bridge as well. Perhaps I should have seen it coming. I'm sorry. To Ender, you are and have been wrong about so many things. But you were right when you said I wasn't fit to lead. I wish to God I had listened to you. So much blood may not have been spilled. Please do better than I did. I'm sorry. To the PTU, the CDL, the Proelia Guild, the UN, the Kindred. Anyone else out there who's trying to help, careful. Don't try to do too much good. Protect yourself first. The people out there, too many of them are afraid of the light because it shows them how ugly they have become in spirit. They will fight against what is objectively good because it doesn't benefit only them. They'll pull you down, 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 because to them it is a zero-sum game. For them to be happy, to be fed, to survive, in their eyes, you can't. That is how broken we are. I'm sorry. And when I say we, I suppose I can only truly speak for myself. It is over. I dreamed that we could fix ourselves and stand together for something better than this. That dream is dead now, and the fire has died with it. Go with